Welcome to Review Cinema. In this video, we'll be taking a look at the top 10 must-watch horror movies you shouldn't miss. Alright then, let's get started. This film squeezes you so hard psychologically, you literally forget to breathe. High Tension, or Haute Tension, is one of the most intense examples of French horror cinema. Two close friends, Marie and Alex, go to a remote farmhouse. But in the middle of the night, a stranger breaks in and turns everything into a bloodbath. Marie must do everything to survive and protect her best friend. But things are not what they seem. Within the first 20 minutes, you're already thinking, okay, this is on another level. The gore is intense and the tension just keeps building. But the real twist comes in the last 10 minutes. A total mind-bender. If you want pure tension and psychological discomfort rather than just jump scares, this one delivers. But a heads up, it's pretty intense for sensitive viewers. Watching it at night? That takes guts. Some films are absurd but unforgettable. This is definitely one of them. 2001 Maniacs takes classic horror tropes and adds a crazy southern hospitality twist. A group of college kids lose their way and end up in a small, eerie town. The townspeople are very friendly, a little too friendly. Turns out they're actually ghosts seeking revenge for their deaths in the Civil War. And the kids? Well, they're about to be the main course at the town's annual festival. There's blood, chaos, and wild scenes. But somehow it's entertaining. You're torn between laughing and being creeped out. It's not a big-budget film, but it stands out with its originality. If you're tired of conventional horror and want something outlandish, this is your weekend pick. How well do you really know the person living under your roof? This is a remake of the 1987 classic. A man suddenly appears, starts dating a widow, and quickly becomes part of her family. Everything seems fine, a little too fine. The stepson starts noticing odd behavior and gets suspicious. What makes this film chilling is how normal the villain appears. He acts like any average guy until he doesn't. If you like the threat from within the family type of thrillers, this one will get to you. Not heavy on jump scares, but the unease builds steadily. You keep wondering, when will he snap? The suspense really ramps up near the end. I locked my door while watching this, didn't even realize it. Hush is simple, but so powerful. Maddie, a deaf writer, lives alone in a secluded house in the woods. One night, a masked stranger starts stalking her, but she can't hear him. From that moment, it becomes a silent life-or-death struggle. I first watched this with my parents. They gave up halfway. Too intense, they said. I continued alone. Big mistake. The silence in this film suffocates you. No soundtrack, just nature and breathing sounds. It's brilliantly written, and the final act is satisfying. Maddie's cleverness really shines. Vampire neighbor? Better not trust anyone in your building. This is one of the most charming horror films of the 80s. A teenage boy sees his neighbor kill someone, but nobody believes him because the guy seems so polite and proper. But the teen is convinced. The man is a vampire. It's the perfect retro horror. It takes you back to the days of VHS tapes and Saturday night scares. Classic vampire themes, but told with style and fun. The kid's determination makes you root for him, and the practical effects? Truly impressive for its time. I swear I spent days checking my window after watching this. There were traps everywhere. This movie literally haunted my dreams. A unique twist on the slasher formula. Instead of a killer chasing a victim, this time a thief breaks into a house, only to find it already taken over by a sadistic killer who's rigged the place with deadly traps. The homeowner is no ordinary person. He's a collector, and everyone inside is part of his sick collection. I watched this at night and couldn't sleep after. The fear of stepping into a trap is real. There's hardly any dialogue. The silence makes it scarier. It feels like a mini Saw, but more focused. That mask, that stillness, it sticks with you. If you like tense, trap-filled thrillers, don't skip this. Car broke down, took a forest road. Maybe walking wasn't the best idea. Wrong turn is a classic horror setup, but it works. A group of young people take a wrong turn on a forest road and become the targets of inbred mutant cannibals. They must use their wits, speed, and a lot of luck to survive. I remember yelling at the screen, "Don't go there! Don't hide there!" The film nails all the classic horror elements: dark woods, traps, creepy cabins, skulls. Everything's on point. The mutated villains, their sounds alone gave me nightmares. If you want a proper classic-style horror film, this is it. After watching, you'll never trust an unpaved road again. You know what's scariest? They're doing it just for fun. The Strangers is probably one of the most psychologically disturbing horror films I've seen. A couple is staying at a quiet vacation home until someone knocks at the door. What do they want? Who knows? But nothing is random here. I watched this alone at night. Huge mistake. The fear slowly creeps in, and the killers, they wear masks and don't even speak. And that line, "Why are you doing this?" "Because you were home." It hits hard. Feels almost too real. Simple, stripped down, but terrifying in a huge way. I couldn't sleep with the door unlocked for days. You'd think kids are innocent, but not here. Eden Lake is truly unsettling. A young couple goes for a peaceful getaway by a lake, but a group of local teens starts harassing them, and things quickly spiral into a nightmare. At first, it's just teasing, but soon it becomes a brutal fight for survival. What makes this film different is the villains. They're kids or teenagers. That makes it hit way closer to home. The tension never lets up. At one point, you start losing hope with the characters, and the ending? Honestly, it broke me. This isn't just horror, it's a psychological punch. You can't just move on to another movie right after. Art the Clown is one of the creepiest characters I've ever seen. Terrifier is a low-budget indie film, but its impact is massive. The plot is simple. Two young women are hunted by a clown named Art, but this isn't your typical clown. He's silent, ruthless, and completely deranged. I kept saying "no way" out loud while watching. Some scenes are so disturbing, I had to look away just to breathe. Art doesn't talk, but his expressions and body language are bone-chilling. The atmosphere is filthy, dark, and hopeless. Minimal music, barely any dialogue, just raw fear. It might be a small film, but it delivers big time on horror. And the worst part? Art sticks in your head. I swear I woke up remembering that makeup. Thank you so much for watching Review Cinema. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more movie reviews, horror recommendations, and deep dives into cinema classics, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We've got a lot more exciting content coming your way. See you in the next video.